Hello people, it's me Pretzel, and today I'm happy to announce that the war between Asteroid and Terranor has been resolved. I've put together a few highlights of what happened that night, a few funny things that happened before the fight, and also a few clips of a few highlights of the final battle between everybody. But if you want to see the duel, you're gonna have to go see Terranor's video when he puts it out. So, here it is.
I think I have an idea.
That's someone using the... Yeah, that's someone using the, Okay, let's see if sleeping now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love this thing.
That is
Oh my
not
goodness.
fun.
Dude, you broke my floor.
Oops. That's what you get when you have an efficiency axe. Here, I'm going down to fix it. Stop hitting me.
Oh, I love the creeper skin. He's wonderful.
I don't.
That was hilarious.
I do, though.
I think for like a split second I thought it was real.
Come here, let me beat
the
you up for
username
that.
gives it away.
Let me beat you
I
up for
can't
that.
use an invisibility potion to get rid of the username. I'll have to see how this works.
There should be
this
another
is wonderful
option.
Let's see, I
Guys.
should just have to.
I got dark wings
the
as
texture
well.
using-
This one. I got some dark wings as well.
So, are we ready then? Wait, that's not key detail.
Just you run off too.
I am scared.
No.
No.
Doing miniature models is fun. Are you enjoying that, Pretzel?
Yes, it's very warm. I like it.
You know what? Let me simmer with you.
I wish just ow.
Hi.
I don't like simmering.
Hi.
Hey, war's not over yet. Simmer like buddies after the fight.
Fine.
Okay, let's fight then.
Get on your side over there. Ready? 3, 2,
Exactly,
1,
but I was
go.
raised poorly.
Guys, back up.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a
to
smart, decisive movement indeed. Good thinking. You smart pirate. I take back everything I said at the start of this war. This man is the smartest pirate I've met. Because he knows whoever he can fight, whoever tries to steal his treasure, he can just fight off. Oh gosh, the lag. All the arrows.
Oh!
Alright. So, does that technically make us the winners? You won the duel, but
how many
against my army,
points
you
do we want to
faltered.
put on that? I was outnumbered.
Honestly,
That counts as
Asteroid, I
one
think
death.
you won because he took back what he said at the beginning.
John, did
You
I
know what? Fair
did
point.
I
I
break
think
any
you
of
did
your
have
totems?
No, I only had one and you didn't even break it.
There we go. Okay, I'm happy now.
Is that revenge for my totem break? Hey, I can
Kirito, you cannot outlast me in the water.
I can simmer.
Physically impossible.
I have fire res right now. Let's do this. Yay. Simmering with a blaze.
Try and outlive me.
Interesting experience. Or sorry, a blaze born. You
there goes my
blaze. Quilava's. Oh gosh, I have. That's gonna take a while for that to heal.
Yeah, you can.
There's it right through the eye. Oh,
What's going on?
fire res is up. The submarine was nice.
Alright, now with that all done and dusted, it's time to get back to working on Magnar. Oh, for one thing, oh, look at this. Oh, it looks like Terranor's finished the pillars for the cauldron. Looks like I'm gonna have to terraform around here. That's good. And I opened up the rift more so that it's wider, and there should be plenty of room here, if I'm not mistaken, for the cauldron to hang. One thing I want to do today is to go over here. Ooh, flying above the clouds. Because I've had an issue with my copper farm. See, whenever I go over there, the drowns have disappeared, and the drowns I'd left stocked inside of it have disappeared. And there has to be some in there in order for it to work at all. So I have to restock it whenever I want to use it, which is not ideal. Not ideal to have to do that sort of thing whenever you want to use a farm. You want to be able to just go there and use it and be done with it. So I'm thinking I might build a more standard or spawn-based farm in this lake sort of thing here, because this is all river biome, so they should be able to spawn in this area. I'll have to look up the mechanics of drown spawning and stuff to figure it out, but it should be pretty cool. I like building farms. It's fun. So that's one thing I want to do today. And another thing. Wait, what? What was that? Hello? There's nobody on. Hello? Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's strange. Huh. Where was I? Let's see. The forge. Because I have left it very much unfinished. I mean, the outside is mostly finished. I just need to wax this because I want it to be the bright copper color. But yeah, it's very unfinished in here. I mean, I have a floor, but that's it. Each of these rooms needs function and decoration and filled up. So that's something else I want to work on today. And also, the shulker farm needs a shulker in it. So that's my to-do list today. Copper farm, forge interior, and shulker loaded into the farm. So let's go. Well, this stinks. So I built it all up, right? But I just can't get enough zombies to oh, darn asteroid. I just can't get enough zombies to get it going. I mean, this is not the kind of farm I expected to make when I set about doing this, and just whenever I get a few zombies in here, they all end up just dying. I mean, eventually they come down here as drowned, and then I tried punching them to get more zombies to spawn over there, but the reinforcement thing just isn't happening. It's just not happening. I don't know what's going on. Maybe another time. So in the next clip, I forgot to record most of the audio for it, so I'll just give you an overview of what happened. Spotson got on and sent a shulker into the overworld so that we could put it into the shulker farm. And so I went over to receive the shulker and send it in to make sure everything was working. And then that happened. So Spotson apparently fell into the void. But we have this gravestone pack on the server. Not exactly sure how it works. And also it was raining, so I had to get out of that pretty quick or else I'd start taking damage. A little bit of foreshadowing there. Anyway, while he was getting his stuff together, I went to get some coal for the furnace minecart because I did not have that on me yet. So I went back to the farm where we'd been keeping the furnace minecarts for some reason. And then I dug up some stone to make a furnace and chopped down a tree to make some charcoal. And then the shulker was there. And all I had to do was put a little bit of coal into the furnace, nudge it a little bit, and then it was off. Now, it was really good that I had the furnace minecart there because most of the way to the shulker farm was uphill, and the shulker had a couple times where it fell back downhill. Oh, like right there. And the furnace minecart just took it like a champ and pushed all the way up to the top of that hill right there. And after that, it was all downhill, so didn't need it anymore. So I broke the furnace minecart and let the shulker fall right into the farm. So I went to check on it, and it turned out we had a couple shells in the farm and also a backup in case we ever had to fix it again. And with that, I realized that it wasn't running because I didn't have the overworld chunks loaded. So I went back to spawn and met a little bit of a challenge because it was very much raining and dark, and I should have just thought to, I honestly should have just thought to sleep right there at spawn, but I didn't. I thought, you know what, I'll just get over there and stand under a tree for a little bit. But that didn't work out because there were so many mobs. So I couldn't even, ouch, okay, I couldn't even do it because of that, and so I almost died. I literally almost died. I got down to 2 hearts. Oh, wow. Just from the rain. Just from the rain. I mean, the water protection helps for a little bit, but after that I just keep constant damage. And then the skeleton tried to get me while I was low, but that wasn't about to happen. So I just stood there and healed up for a little bit until I actually had the good sense to go back to spawn and sleep the rain away so that I could actually check on how the farm was doing, make sure it was still running, and then sit there for a little bit so that it would run and actually make some shells for us. Now, while I was editing that clip, I was also sitting here AFKing so that the farm would actually do stuff, and from all the sounds of it, it's doing stuff. So let's go, and also I fixed my audio stuff. Let's go check to see what's happened in the maybe half an hour that I was AFK, possibly. I guess maybe I should have paid more attention to how much time that was passing while I did that, but here we are. I guess that's just a trend I have. Hardly ever do that. Anyway, oh, we are dropping shells over here. That is troubling. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy cannoli. So, thanks, Spotson. All your help. This was really fun, and I'm really happy with this. Very happy with this. Definitely more of a success than that copper farm I tried earlier. But that reminds me that I've got one more thing on my list of things to do in this episode before we end. And that is the interior of the forge. Now, I've done a bit already. Like, I have this room down here that's full of piles of unprocessed ores. And then this room, which Oh, it just makes me laugh. A room with lava for the walls. Oh, I don't even know why I'm laughing. I just like it. But as a Blazeborn, I don't take damage from the lava, so I can have like. Hold on, right here. A little secret room behind the lava. And if I go to the right direction, we find one of the rarest ores I have in my collection. Also given by Spotsman. I'm very happy right now. I'm on fire. I'm standing on a deep slate coal ore, and I have a secret room. Okay, and I'm thinking of this spot to be like a guard post because this forge was built technically during a time of war. You could say the server was at war while I built this, and so when you're at war, you need guard posts. So this is a spot where the guards can watch the land, watch the ocean for any incoming intruders. And I know the war is over, but this is still a fun concept. And this doesn't have an interior yet, but I'm thinking this will be like another kind of something like that, but less of a guards post and more of like a watchtower, which might seem like they should be the same thing, but I consider them distinct in this case. And now if we go over here, I have also started the interior of this room. This is where they'll do like the shaping of the metal, like the smelting down of it and hammering it into shape. We've got a bunch of anvils, we've got a very hot place, and another very hot place, and a very cold place. And I don't know what to put here yet. But up here, we're going to have this whole tower devoted to storage. We're going to have a bunch of barrels up here, and we already have a bunch of barrels right here. Which also reminds me, there's more storage right here, and also more ore storage right here and here. And I guess I should call these metal storage because it's not ore anymore, it's processed metal. And they're all just sitting in here waiting to be shaped into tools and armor and all sorts of stuff. And it's connected, and I like it. Maybe we'll have another guard over here. I'm thinking I might do something with armor stands if I make the time for that. So I think what I'll do for now is I'll just throw some slabs down to make a floor for the guy in the watchtower. Okay, I think that'll do it. But I want to try something. I don't have any ladders on me, and I don't feel like getting ladders. Oop. And I did it! I was trying to get up here just by flying, and I did it! I mean, I got hurt, but I did it. Alright. And I just need to run a ladder all the way from there to there. And oh, I'll need to put some blocks right here so that that's possible. Unless maybe just glass. Yeah, just glass. That might do it. Sweet. Now with that done, and I will be coming back to it later, I have this inexplicable urge to make a big ring of ore piles right here. I've got a whole bunch of copper and gold ore, and I've got a bunch more hidden in my precious storage. But I want to just pile this up, make a big ring, and see just how cool this will look when I'm done with it. Let's see. Ooh, I think. Hold on. I just had an idea. Maybe if I made it like the transition between the stony shore and the jungle. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because there's like this circle right here. Yeah. Yeah. Just made a huge pile of oars as a wall between the shore and the grass. Oh, I love that idea. Let's go. So the replay mod bugged out, and I didn't realize it until after I took the next clip. So you're still going to be able to see what happened, but something else happened too. Here it is. All right, I've been sat here about an hour, and it's just starting to rain. So as soon as the hour is completely up, I'm going to bolt to spawn and get to the nether root to see exactly how many shulker shells we got in the span of an hour. Any second now. There we go. Okie dokie. Now, I added some hoppers around it just to make sure we don't have any dropping, and it doesn't look like any have fallen over the side. And, that's strange. I'm gonna go do another hour just to see if it's consistent. But first, I'm gonna sleep so the rain goes away. What was that? What was that? Look over here. What? Um, um, guys, this isn't normal, is it? um, um, I'm not sure what to make of that. I mean, I guess it wasn't normal that I just out of nowhere decided to build this weird wall of ores, around this section of my base, but, to have this come out of nowhere. I've got a pool, guys. This is the kind of pool a Blazeborn has. Well, I guess this is a good place as any to stop. So I guess until next time, I've been the Amateur Pretzel. Thank you for watching, and whoa. Stay hydrated. Bye. Whoa. Maybe it's not so bad.